Back on the Artie Lange Show, we've got Billy Porter, performer extraordinaire. We've got Jim Norton here, guest hosting. Thank you.
By the way, do you know how happy it made me when you were singing during the break and Billy was politely looking on?
Yeah, I know. He was.
You know, you are
kind.
projecting things onto me that did not happen.
You were very nice.
He was kind.
Yeah.
He was kind. Well, you know, I didn't claim to be a singer.
You
but
sounded good.
anyway,
You
you're
sounded really
too
good.
kind. Well, what this you were just talking about. You had these instructive teachers who said you are gonna go and get an education.
Yeah.
And then
So
you
you can
will
learn
know
your
what
craft,
it takes.
Because it's not
on
about
Broadway.
standing in line and having somebody pick your number.
Right. But you took that to heart. I mean, you went to Carnegie Mellon.
I went to Carnegie Mellon, trained there in the drama department, then came to New York, had the first half of my career, my young career, when I always say when my career was on the rise the first time. And then I hit 30 and, you know, wanted to make some different decisions and choices for my adult life. And did that and sort of started over and took some time away from performing and
You went to school again.
I went
for
to the
screenwriting
program
right?
at UCLA, started writing, started trying to sort of figure out how to be creative in other ways to create longevity, which we were talking about, you know, having a shelf life. It's like, well, you know, the more you diversify, the longer you can continue to participate.
Yeah.
How long did you stay away for?
Well, I was always doing something, but if you look at my Broadway credit, you know, the last time I was on Broadway was in 1999 when I went back to Miss Saigon to play the character of John. I was in the original cast back in the early 90s. And then I came back in 99. And then I didn't do another Broadway show until Kinky Boots.
And you were on Star Search, the male vocalist?
Yes, that was a very long time ago.
No, but was that
20? Ooh, that was 22 years ago.
Did that help at all? Because comedians, it seems like when they do on Star Search, some of them actually do go on, and then some of them it does nothing
It's
for
case by case. You know, all of those competition shows are case by case. You know, it's like that. Everybody wants show business to be a formula. It isn't.
Yeah.
You know,
just
it isn't
depends
a
on who
formula.
sees you and if someone likes you.
It's different for everybody.
Did you do well? How many stars did you get?
I don't know. Clearly 4, because I won.
Yeah, you won. That's awesome.
I won the grand championship.
Wow.
So I got a lot of stars.
This is a dumb question. You guys never lip sync, do you, on Broadway?
No.
I know that's a dumb question, but I've watched it. I don't watch many musicals, but I've watched a couple, and I'm like, how do they not, like, their batteries never run out in their battery pack?
No, they do.
They do in mid-song?
Sometimes.
So what do you do?
You change your battery.
No, but I mean, while you're singing, somebody will actually just change it?
No, you do it off stage.
Do you hate lip syncers? I hate when I see performers lip syncing, like I see like Britney or some of them. It's like,
Well, it depends on what you're doing. You know, if you're singing
In a
the
stadium.
national anthem in a stadium and you have to get it right the first time and you can't sync with the band and all
And you've
you're
got the
hearing
reverb
is the
and-
reverb and the echo from behind you, you have to lip sync. Those are moments when that is why you have to lip sync. So sometimes logistically you have to.
Okay.
But, you know,
So it's
for the most part,
okay.
you don't.
Yeah.
Have
So
you missed any
do you despise the pop
I don't
princesses?
I don't despise anybody.
Really?
I don't.
You
I don't-
take it-
you know, to each his own. Everybody deserves to have theirs.
Don't you feel like
Isn't
they
it love
cheated
and
the
light
system?
in here? Isn't it
Listen,
love
Yes.
and light?
Listen, Billy, you went to school for years and years, and you worked and toiled on Broadway, working your way up to the
Yes, I
big
did.
time, and then you have these little teeny boppers who have someone else write their songs, and they use Pro Tools in the studio,
Yeah.
and they're making millions of bucks and touring and all that. That doesn't cause you to form any resentment?
No, because if I'm spending time on them and worried about what they're doing, then I ain't spending no time on myself.
I guess you're healthy. You're a healthy man.
So I'm gonna do that. You know, that's therapy, boo. You gotta get in therapy.
Yeah,
you phrased it incorrectly. Now, there's two people who are on fire. One of them lip syncs a lot, and one of them never has. Which one would you save first?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So possibly the non-lip sync.
The one who's not lip syncing.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, there you go.
You just have to put it in a different light.
Going from lip syncing, Star Search. What about So You Think You Can Dance? You wrote a song, right? That's been featured on there a couple times, and now you're going to be a judge.
I am a guest judge on So You Think You Can.
That's a big show.
It's a great show. I was on the team during the auditions in Philadelphia.
That's amazing.
It's great. Hopefully they'll have me back. They said they liked me.
Did they?
So hopefully they'll have me back.
Now, did they know about you because they used your song a couple times, or?
Well, I think it just so happened. I'm not sure about that. I know that, Nigel came to see the show, see Kinky Boots, and liked my performance and inquired about me, and then I think it just was a coincidence, but I don't know. I mean, it's very possible.
Wow.
So do you have to tell people that they're truly awful? I haven't seen the show.
You've never watched the show?
No, I've not seen it.
You've never seen So You Think You Can Dance?
No.
So You Think You Can
No.
Dance.
No, I already know the answer is no, so I have nothing vested in it.
That's the musical thing. So yeah, I mean, yes, you do have to tell people that they're not good.
I secretly hate people who think they can dance and can't, because I know I can't. Like, I know I suck, and I respect people who can do it. And if you go up there and you're having fun and you know you're not good, but if you really think you're good and you stink, you really do deserve kind of a public shaming.
Right.
A public shaming and stoning.
But aren't you ever, I'm stunned by people's self-delusion.
Well, you're
I
right.
think that's
you're
what
right.
the whole reality world is capitalizing on. Are those people.
Yeah,
who don't
they're
mind
always the
being
best ones.
embarrassed.
They're always the best ones. The people who come on and they do believe in themselves too strongly.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, and then you get to kind of cut them down, take them down to side.
Yeah, but
a little
I'm
bit.
always nice about it.
But are you always the positive judge?
I
it
say
seems like you're a pretty
negative
positive
I say
guy.
negative things in a positive way.
See, but
I'm not going to tell
stay
you that
positive.
you're good if you're not good.
Right. But you're not going to hurt anyone's feelings.
But I'm not going to be a.
You're not
Can
going to.
I say bitch?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I say bitch?
Sure, why don't you spell
Yeah.
it?
I don't know. They said you can't cuss.
Yeah, no, you can say that
You
one.
can't cuss.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, we have to take a break again, but I want to talk about your film that you have coming up when we come back. Back on the Artie Lange Show, we got Billy Porter here, and Jim Norton has been kind enough to guest host tonight in Artie's absence. Billy, we were just talking about your foray into the film world most recently.
Yes.
On The Humbling.
The Humbling with Mr. Al Pacino.
Amazing. And I know nothing about film, obviously. I've never done anything along those lines, but whenever I hear of someone doing a movie with one of these big, huge names like Al Pacino, they always say, like he was there one day and I ate lunch at a table adjacent to his, but I didn't see him act or do any parts. You're saying you had scene after scene.
Yeah, I'm in 6 scenes. 5 of them are with him.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Was it just watching an
Him
expert
and a
in his
wonderful
craft?
actress named Greta Gerwig.
Oh, yeah, she was in Arthur, I think.
Yeah.
Wasn't Greta
Oh, the
Gerwig
new?
in the new Arthur? Yeah, she
Yeah.
played the Liza Minnelli role.
Oh,
She's really great, and it's the the 3 of us. Other people are in the movie, but the 3 of us sort of function together in several scenes. So I got to work with him all the time, and it was an astonishing experience.
He does amazing movies still. Like, he played Kevorkian, Angels in America, Phil Spector. Like, Pacino still seems to love doing
he's
different
working.
stuff.
Yeah,
I
And he
love
did
De
that
Niro,
great
but-
Sandler movie where he was the woman, where he plays the sister. I mean, just to see that that
Jack
was Al,
and Jill?
Yeah, that he was Al Pacino's sister in there was amazing for him to do that.
Don't you feel like you got Al Pacino and you got De Niro, who started kind of on similar paths, and now I feel like Pacino's doing more quality stuff.
Yeah,
whereas
definitely.
De Niro's kind of just
Playing a cop or a mobster.
I think it comes in waves.
Yeah. Well,
You know, it's sort of what is in front of you, and you can't ever sort of predict it.
Yeah.
And you kind of move and sort of try to surf what's there.
Well, it seems like Pacino's surfing has been more, I don't know, accreditable or something like that.
I mean, it's, you know, it depends on taste.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think it's inappropriate that I criticized De Niro's work as I leaned over and my headphones fell off? Could I have done something less professional than my headphones falling off my head twice during this broadcast?
How does that happen?
It's
That
exactly.
doesn't
It's an
happen.
impossibility for that to happen.
When you got a dome with the circumference that I have, there's no way these things are ever falling off.
Yeah, no, but I've managed to do it twice.
I know.
It's
Well,
humiliating.
okay, so last thing, we got to go. But you had Cyndi Lauper perform on your album.
Yes.
How did that go? How
Well,
did that happen?
she wrote Kinky Boots,
Yeah.
and
You became close.
yeah, we're very, very close. We're good friends and colleagues, and I just asked her to be on the album, and she said yes.
That's such a huge deal.
It's
She's
amazing.
an icon. But Billy, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Great job. Hey, just look everywhere. Billy Porter is everywhere. Check out The Humbling. Check out your new album.
Billy's back on Broadway
Billy's
on
back on
Concord
Broadway.
Records.
Concord
Number
Records.
1 on the jazz iTunes charts.
Way to go. We will be
Debut
back
number 1.
with more Artie Lange Show after this.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.